What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got...
There's never a dull... It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s.
This bout,
and of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Misses with the straight left. Ooh, a stiff jab. He couldn't stop that left. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Got him there. And he scores with the counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's...
Now it's a tougher fight.
And there's the bell to start round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot. Which fighter will say no mas? A perfect counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Punch kept a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that.
Get your boxing back together.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Defense is not an option for these two. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the... There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Trying to land that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. And he misses with that straight left. This is a high-octane battle. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Somebody...
Come on. Let him get back in.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get...
And down goes Pacquiao. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out!
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.